Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. My wish was granted. I loved Aladdin. Let's talk about it. Hey up guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the latest Disney live-action remake of the 1992 animated classic Aladdin. Directed by Guy Ritchie, the man behind the Sherlock Holmes movies as well as Snatch, he takes us on a magic carpet back to Agraba, and my god is it one breathtaking ride. The original 1982 animated Aladdin was one of, if not my favourite Disney film growing up, so I had a lot of high expectations for this film, and after seeing the marketing and the early footage of the Genie and people were like, whoa, that doesn't look good, I was worried it wasn't going to be any good, but it's so nice to be proven wrong sometimes. You all know the story, but I'll give you a quick recap anyway. Aladdin is a thief with a heart of gold. He lives on the streets of Agraba. He meets Princess Jasmine, who he falls in love with, but she must be married to a prince, not some common street rat. But after a trip to the Cave of Wonders, he acquires a magic lamp with a genie in it who grants him 3 wishes. But the dastardly right-hand man of the Sultan of Agraba, Jafar, is also after this lamp. The plot of this version is identical to the animated original. It hits every plot beat of the original and has the exact same soundtrack, although there are a few new tracks in this one for good measure. There isn't that much different, to be honest, but thankfully it doesn't feel like a shot-for-shot remake. There's some dance sequences added, the whole mythos of the genie and how the wishes work is expanded upon, and there's actually a bunch of new supporting characters which are welcomed additions. There's Massoud who plays Dahlia, who is a handmaiden of Jasmine's, and there's a lovely female dynamic pairing there, and she's actually quite funny. They have some good bits together. She was a bit like the princess's dorky best friend. We also had Nouman Akar, who played Hakim, who was like the head of the palace guards, and he had more to do than I expected, and I thought that was well done. And then there's the scene-stealing Billy Magnuson, who played the dim-witted Prince Anders. He was so freaking funny, and he was barely in it, but I would happily watch his own spin-off movie. There's a lot that this film gets right. For starters, the casting. Mena Massoud as Aladdin, I thought was a brilliant choice. He was very sweet but charming. Great chemistry with Naomi Scott, who played Jasmine. She was just a gem. The character of Jasmine was defiant and very independent in the original version of Aladdin. And what Naomi Scott has done here is she's modernized Jasmine. She has so much compassion and empathy for the common people of Agrabah that she wants to take care of them as being the new sultan after her father. But because this is a country where men are in charge, she feels like she's left voiceless, and her angst manifests into this lovely new song, which is a ballad called Speechless. And my god, can Naomi Scott sing? She's got some pipes. Will Smith nails the genie. He had humongous shoes to fill following the late great Robin Williams, who somehow revolutionized voice acting performances. So yeah, pressure was on. But Smith brings his Fresh Prince charisma to the role, and he's just effortlessly awesome and had some brilliant one-liners. I'm about to fabulize you. Loved it! The production design and the costumes were phenomenal. They were so lavishly vibrant and detailed, and it just felt like Agrabah was a real place. You wanted to go there. The musical sequences were to die for. Will Smith's version of Friend Like Me was bedazzling. I really liked what they did with the whole Prince Ali Fabulous Alibaba. I shouldn't sing, but my god, it was so infectious. I couldn't help myself in the cinema. As for this film's rendition of A Whole New World, it gave me goosebumps. My god, it was so beautifully executed, and Naomi Scott's vocals are heavenly. It was chilling. Guy Ritchie's direction in this film is also alive with childish glee and wonderment. The opening shot of the film takes us on this guided tour of Agrabah with Will Smith singing Arabian Nights, and the camera ducks, weaves, and soars over Agrabah. It's so immersive, and I thought it was a wonderful way to start the film. And Guy Ritchie knows how to do good action sequences. There was lots of practical stunt work. The camera angles were inventive, and it was just really exciting during all the chase sequencey stuff in Agraba. I know a lot of people were concerned over the quality of the visual effects, but I didn't actually think there was too much of a problem in this film. I thought the special effects were quite convincing. The genie, I thought, looked pretty good in blue. It didn't bother me at all. And the computer animated characters like Abu, Iago, Raja, and the flying carpet, I thought were all exceptional. As for faults, there wasn't too much that bothered me. I wasn't crazy about this version of Jafar, who was played by Marwen Kenzari. I mean, it wasn't awful, it was just this decision to go with a young, sexy version of Jafar just didn't sit with me right, because he was lacking that creepy charisma of what made Jafar such a good villain in the first Aladdin film. So yeah, I thought that was a bit of a misstep, and I guess I would say some of the cinematography choices felt a bit plain to me. Like, I guess for a movie that was set in such a exotic Middle Eastern location, I was expecting the colouring choices to be a little bit more exotic, a little bit more spicy, but it felt quite watered down. Just a minor thing, really. But other than that, I was thoroughly entertained watching Aladdin. It was very humorous. The action was well shot and lots of practical stunts, which I liked. The music was gorgeous, the performances were great, and it has a very diverse cast, which is wonderfully progressive. Thank God they didn't whitewash this film. Time to ask those 3 magical questions, or wishes. Question number 1, would I watch this again? Yes, yes, yes. Love this film, definitely watch it again. Question number 2, would I recommend it for you guys? Definitely, this is a great film for families. Parents will enjoy it, kids will enjoy it. I think it's a very well-rounded film, lots of good humor, lots of fun action sequences. It's just a great film overall. Go watch it, I recommend it. Question number 3, what score am I going to give it out of 10? I am going to give Guy Ritchie's Aladdin a really good score of 9 out of 10. There we go, guys. That is my review of Aladdin 2019. But of course, this is just one bloke's opinion. I would love to hear from you guys. Have you seen this film? Of course you have. What did you think of it? Did you prefer it to the original? Do you think it's not as good? Or do you think it's on par? Would love to hear your thoughts on it. What do you think of Will Smith's Genie? I thought he was genius. God, that was shit. But you get me. Whatever you think, guys, be sure to let me know in that comment section down below. If you guys like my channel, want to help me out, please don't forget to click subscribe if you haven't. And of course, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you can find all my social media links in that video description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. For more things related to movies, TV, and popcorn culture, I'm Luke Airfield, and you ain't never had a friend like me. BAM!